and welcome to the Daily Runner Show. I'm Claire Ganifke.
And I'm James Shannon. After a cold weekend where the weatherman was calling for snow, it seems like spring is right around the corner.
Regent University is once again hustling and bustling with excitement now that students are finally back from their spring break. So what happened over spring break? Let's take a look and find out.
Oh, hey there. What I was running is basically I'm going to people's rooms just randomly and just figuring out what they did on spring break. Example is I went to Texas. Texas is 2,000 miles away, so obviously that was a crazy spring break in itself. Basically what I did was I drove a motorcycle. You know how you get on it and just kidding. Basically I went 80 miles per hour. Now 80 is pretty fast when there's no windshield and it's your first time driving by yourself. But stuff like that, and just like I rode horses, you know, never rode a horse by myself or without an instructor. I just took off like, you know, the country Texas way. But anyways, enough about me. I'm going into my friend Hillary's room. Just to figure out what she did on spring break and see how great it was. So. Hey!
Hey Ryan, how are you?
Can we come in?
Oh yeah, come on in.
So basically what we're doing is we're going around Regent and asking people what they did on their spring break. Did you do anything interesting?
Yeah, actually I went on the DC mission trip. It was amazing. We got to work with the homeless and we went and we helped different churches out with various projects. We got to go on the streets, go door to door and talk to people and help them out and pray for them. And we went to the Capitol building, talked to Congressman Forbes, and we got to talk to some of the representatives of our senators. It was a really great trip.
What was the name of the group, that trip?
We partnered, it was with Campus Ministries and we partnered with Project Bridges.
Do you think it was beneficial to you?
Yes, it was actually one of the best weeks of my life. It was amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to head on, so thank you for your time.
Yeah,
So-
no problem. See you later.
So that was Hillary dealing with the DC trip through Regent with missionary stuff. So let's see who else we can find on the trip and stuff. Wait a minute, I hear somebody.
Love this game.
Here's Megan.
Can't stop playing.
Hey guys.
Hey Ryan.
Basically what we're doing is we're interviewing people to see what they did on their spring break. Do y'all have anything cool that y'all did on spring break?
Yeah, on my spring break I helped on Tim Katie's senior project Helen, doing production design, and then I also worked on spring film for a day. So that took up pretty much all of my break. A lot of hard work, but it was a lot of fun getting experience on film sets. And then my friend Sarah came to visit at the end of break.
I'm actually here on my spring break. I came all the way from Michigan to come see her.
Michigan?
Yeah.
Wow, did you fly or did you drive?
No, I flew. It's like 16-hour drive.
Yeah, that's a long way. So anyways, thank you for your time. I'll see y'all later.
All right, see ya.
We're going to head on to Lorene's room to see what she did on her spring break and just see how good it went. Lorene! We're going around interviewing people about their spring break. So did anything cool happen on spring break?
Of course. These.
Hi.
Who are y'all?
I'm Grace.
Grace?
I'm Sierra.
Sierra.
From Michigan.
Michigan. I just interviewed somebody from Michigan.
Really? We're
That's
from
crazy.
Kalamazoo.
We know her.
Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
What have y'all done?
Well, we slept on the beach.
Slept on the beach?
We're going camping tomorrow.
We fed animals at the zoo.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, we did.
We praised
And we
Jesus.
went to Unchapel and it was sweet.
That was sweet.
It was like so fun.
Sweet.
We
That's
read our
cool.
Bibles.
Yeah.
With coffee.
Oh yeah, we visited some coffee shops.
Yeah.
They're
That's
great.
cool.
That was great.
Y'all having a good time?
Yes.
YOLO.
We don't want to leave.
YOLO. Motto. Things Drake say. Woo.
All right, thank you guys. We're
Yeah,
gonna
no
head on.
problem.
Bye.
So we're going to head on and see who else has did on their spring break. Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Can we come in?
Yeah, come on.
What we're doing is basically we're just going around asking people what they did for their spring break. So do y'all have anything interesting? Let's get your names first.
I'm Jordan. I'm Steven.
Devin.
Okay, what y'all do for spring break?
Man, we laid on the beach in Florida all week.
Oh
dude.
man.
Yeah, all week. One night we did karaoke. Went to a karaoke place, Yeah, and yeah. it was like 60-year-olds and up there, and then there was us. And then me and him we did like a duet of this song, like some country song or whatever, and the like old people were eating it up. They were like, "Woo!" We're like,
Yeah, we just longboarded and met a lot of people, ate a lot of ice cream, just chilled.
That seems interesting.
Yeah.
It was
Do
awesome.
you think it was once in a lifetime, or y'all gonna do it again?
Yeah, huge success. We'll
Yeah.
be doing it next year.
Definitely.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
So that concludes our spring break interview through 2012.
Over spring break, a group of 8 Regent undergrad professors were delivered letters informing them that their teaching contracts would not be renewed for the fall semester and that their positions at Regent would be ending as of June of this year. For certain faculty, this was an unprecedented act performed without any warning or due process.
There has been an outcry among the student body, and students are enraged. Up to this point, names that have been released include Catherine Kutcher, Dr. Rue Weidman, Dr. Catherine Adenasi, Dr. Lyons, Pam Miller, and Derek Martin.
Over the past couple of days, there has been an outcry among the student body here at Regent University. 8 of our professors had been dismissed, or their contracts are not going to be renewed again at the end of the semester. This has caused a lot of students across campus to ask questions, seeking for answers, wondering why, what happened. This is no different in the Communication and Arts School as well. Here it is Friday afternoon, and students from all the different departments have gathered together in the Communication Building lobby so that we could not seek answers per se, but rather come together in a spirit of unity and pray.
Guys, there are hundreds and thousands of schools that don't have the passion that a single one of us has for their school.
God is calling us together to pray with one another, to strengthen one another, because we are a community, we are people who need to be in each other's lives.
As a community, we really believe we needed to go to the Lord in prayer, and we needed discernment and wisdom about what to do next.
The purpose really was to get everyone together and go forward on this with in a positive way, and prayer rather than, I think, letting everyone's emotions get out of control.
Not a lot of information to give you, and there's a trap when that's the case of thinking that no one's doing anything, and that's just not the case. It's not indicative of what the council is doing, what RUC is doing. My intention was to pray.
This prayer meeting this afternoon was so powerful. Students from all the different departments were represented. It was also exciting to see both COGS and RUC come together in a spirit of unity. The student leaders say that it's not only going to be a one-time thing. They plan on continuing these prayer meetings over the next couple of weeks to bring the communication school together. So please stay tuned. For next time, you may want to be a part of our prayer meeting. The dates and times have not yet been confirmed, but as soon as someone knows, we'll be sure to send the word out to you. Thank you for watching. This is Rebecca Brittingham with the Daily Runner Show.
Have you ever considered the different challenges that African Americans have had to face to get their films into Hollywood? Thursday, February the 23rd, Regent University screened the film Bama and Fred, following a discussion of how to get black films made in Hollywood.
Bama and Fred was written, directed, and produced by Regent students. The film was presented by a professor, director, and author, Booker T. Madison. Let's hear what Mr. Madison has to say.
The way to get in is still so incredibly difficult because you have to know the right people. So even though you may have these outlets that have cropped up that may take the place of how Hollywood is contracting, you still have to know people like Stephanie who can get you in. I can't call up a producer at Warner Brothers or Sony and say, hey, I'm Booker, I have a great, script that I adapted from my novel, can I come in and pitch to you? It's just not going to happen. So I think the key thing to maximize these new outlets is to really encourage filmmakers to be aggressive on the film festival circuit, because I liken the film festival circuit to the NFL Combine. It's where you have people like producers, agents, executives who have handlers to keep you away. They have assistants who will not let you through. They come to these festivals looking for new talent, so it's your opportunity to access them without the handler there. So that's really the only way to do it, apart from making a short film and posting it on YouTube, and you're one in a million people who, people get excited about it and someone notices you that way.
Last week, we got a small glimpse of what one of our active student organizations are doing here on campus, Christ for India. And this week, we take an even closer look. This organization is one of which that supports an organization called the New India Church of God, comprising of over 30,000 churches, 18 Bible schools, 14 orphanages, and tailoring institutes for destitute women.
Our first and foremost goal is to expose people to missions, students to missions. So that's our primary goal, because me as a young man, and I see people around, especially on campus, that missions is something which is for older people per se. It's something which is boring and something which requires a lot of energy and time. And I believe that it's high time that young people get deep into missions. So that's what we do as a team, and which we don't have any specific agenda. There's no preaching, there's no teaching. We just come out, worship and pray and intercede for the lost in India and other parts of the world.
But when one finds themselves in the midst of a worshiping environment, that's really when we begin to flourish as a community, but even as an individual in a community. And that's really where the mystery is, where the mystery becomes real. It's not just a mystery. It's not only a mystery, it's also something that's sure. It's something that you can walk out and that you can begin to talk about over time.
I just realized their heart. It is pure. It is. These guys really love what they're doing, and I just love to be around them. So it's a blessing to be a part of it.
For the billions of people who don't know Jesus Christ, our goal is to stand in the gap and pray for the people who don't know Jesus Christ, that God may supernaturally intervene, so that we may be standing in the gap, so that they may receive the gospel and eternal life.
This time we want to hear from you, and we have the question of the week.
The question of the week.
What are Regent University's school colors?
Wow.
If you think you know the answer, send your responses to submissions@dailyrunneronline.com.
Check back next week to find out who the winner is. You never know, you might get on the show.
For more information, please visit us at dailyrunneronline.com. And from all of us here at the Daily Runner, we hope you have a fabulous week.
I'm James Shannon.
And I'm Claren Ganifke.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.